which is comprising of 4 sessions. And in the first session, we identified top 10 DDMs in your life, right? So when I say top 10 DDMs, if you have missed out those things, please probably go to the previous recordings out there. You will find this amazing pointers called as the top 10 DDMs. Dumb Dog Millionaire, those people who are dumb and then ultimately become millionaires. So they had a very tough past times. They have a lot of struggle, and now these guys are great. The second day, we understood about the top 10 qualities of only one DDM, that means Dumb Dog Millionaire. And today we have a very simple topic, and let me give you the topic to everyone. And the topic is, it's called as the challenges of DDM. What kind of challenges this person might have gone through. So the task today you are going to do in a different place. So let me give you the form for you guys. Okay, so this is the form. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So when you put this form, there are like 10 pointers are there, and you are asked to make all the pointers. Okay. So I think that will be a good one. 1 second, hold on. Yeah. So what you need to do is, you have identified one such kind of. How many of you guys have one person as an ideal, like, is an inspiration to you, is a motivation to you? Whenever you watch this person, you get like, wow, this is great. So I want you guys to find out top 10 challenges this person have gone through. So go to this page, the page that I have given it to you. Okay, go to the link and just write this person's name also, and then write down the top 10 challenges this person have gone through. Challenges can be anything, can be physical challenges, personal challenges, relationship challenges, spiritual challenges, financial challenges, challenges in business, challenges in creating a team, whatever. So go ahead and write down only the top challenges. Yesterday you have done the qualities, top 10 qualities. Today you are going to write the top 10 challenges of such people. Okay, what are the tough things these people have faced? Go, 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 quick. Awesome, nice. Yeah, once it is done, you can send the submit button. Yeah. So we're going to do a kind of a small display of the results as well, where we are not going to show anyone's name, phone number, email IDs and all. But I will tell you about that. This idea is something which is going to be very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. Okay. Just write down, you don't have to write a long sentence and an essay. Just write down 1 or 2 words. That should be good. What do you think the top these guys have done this? So you are supposed to not to write in the chat or the comment section, but go to this page. The link I have already given it to you. You can click this link and you can go there. So once you are into this link, you will get this form. The form is typically looks like this. And if I can show this here. This is the idea mastery form, where you put your name, email ID, phone numbers, and the topic of the day. So topic of the day is already there in your chat. And you will need to give your idea 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, till idea 10. And that's it. You're done. So all these things is going to be coming up in an Excel sheet. And this Excel sheet is something that you are also going to watch and witness in front of me in real timestamps. So go ahead. We're going to read out like some names, and we'll make this session very sweet, short, very powerful, and very aggressive. And we've got something coming up in the next session, which is going to blow your mind, because this is a theme session. Every theme session is designed in a particular fashion, which will definitely open up the 9 different dimensions of Vedic sciences, and you will be able to see the fantastic way to connect all these things, and including your personal life, your health, your wealth, your relationship, your spirituality, everything. Good. So let's go ahead and see your answers. Let's see your answers. Yeah, go ahead. So I think I've given it some time. So how many of you guys have done at least 5 points, 5 challenges? Okay. Achha, 10 challenges. Anyone has done 10? Wow. Okay, go ahead. Take 1 more minute. Take 1 more minute. But do mention the name of this person in the first point. Yeah. So the topic is called as the 10 challenges of DDM, Dumb Dog Millionaires. Those people who are, people. So what we have done is, in the previous sessions, we asked you to find out 10 such kind of people in your life who has impacted you the most, who also have a digital presence. That means they've got some digital data or a reference about their life, their work, their experiences, or what have they done. The second day, what we did is the top 10 qualities of this DDM. So you need to find out one guy, okay, one person who has impacted you the most, and write down 10 different qualities of this person, which gives you that empowerment or that enlightenment. Today's topic is about the top 10 challenges of that person. So that the person who was there yesterday, talk about him, find out what are the challenges. Go ahead. Okay, so the ideas have started to come in. Go ahead, guys. Yeah. Go ahead and submit so that we can share your answers to the world. All right, so I think we have a lot of answers now. So let me just show you the answers. Okay, I think we have a lot of answers coming up here. So this is all being populated right now. Okay. All right, so I think it starts with the uncertainty, scaling issues, time management. Oh, nice. And then we have got risk management, team building, market research. Nice. So yeah, this is a good challenge. Then we have got loneliness, physical illness, suicide attempts, discarded by everyone, considered useless, kept failing, no courage to lift up, no belief systems, past faith, attitude towards everything. Okay. Brand building was a challenge, local support, political equations, marketing, reach, media support, technology, lack of good housing, lack of power, electricity. Good, go ahead. I think, statutory compliances, yeah, finances, good. Lack of money, financial challenges, nice, finding a nice, which the society accepts, LCD, communication challenges, lack of schools nearby, good housing, family challenge, no democracy, no defined social rights, lack of power, electricity, big family, no copywriting, for connections, okay. ICP is not well defined. Okay, and who is this guy? Too much influenced by copywriting, I guess. Unknown loneliness, connecting to opposite goals for closing, okay. Keeping every day, lack of support, an effort to establish old Vedic sciences, fixing a system that never fails, evolving, rejections, injuries, few, okay, food for value. All right, I get your point. I got your point. So I just need to just open this up. Yeah. Divided kings in Rajput clan, soul stored here. Okay. I think money, reaching out, self-doubting, adequate tools, health condition, poverty. Okay. Used to wake up at 4 a.m. for fishing. Oh, okay. Used to work for 2 kilometers, lived 13 years outside India in a small work, trashed in society, betrayed by spouse. Man. Oh God. How many of you guys saw that these people had a problem? All of them put together is a bigger problem than me and you together. Yes or no? And you think that you are the sole guy. That's why he's that top influencing guy. Just imagine if you can put all these things together, you can write a book on the top tragedies the dumb dog millionaire has been through in their lives. Yes or no? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you that these guys, I have a new name. I call them as the beyond guys or the beyond people. These people have been through persistent, consistent, some power, some grit, something, and they said, this is not the end. The end is when I decide when it's end, right? The very, very powerful people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, open up the sessions to you guys. Write down your names and you can share your realizations. I'm not going to do anything because your mind has already crafted certain informations about the tough challenges in their life. So I think there are two answers. One answer is most of you guys have mentioned about he was left out in the society, lower self, finance problem, health issues. I think 99% of the things can be managed by money. Yes, 99%. Remaining 1%, I leave it to God. But I think the 99% is something that is in our hand. Okay. And it is not about being financially in a place, because I strongly feel it is all about willpower. And I think these people whom we have identified, they are the pillars, they are the statues of the biggest willpower that you can think of. Yes or no? You have written, not me. So why not you write down your names and let's chat for 5 minutes, I guess. Let's give a chance to everyone. Just tell us like how this is so powerful, because the moment you understand these challenges, you also understand the winning part of this guy. So when you understand the untold pains this person have already gone through, you also understand the unexpected gains happens just because of being consistent, being grateful, and being going. So let's open up these names. Okay, I want you guys to write down your names, and let's start with the first person. Go ahead.
Yes, Dada. I think after joining this fest, there's one character that always back of my mind whenever you mention that who is the person that inspired you most in your life. This is a character, somebody who's from West Bengal. I think they already know. But for others, the character is called Shrikant. So there's a book particularly written by the author named Sharat Chandra Chatterjee. I think many of us we know, and majority of us we do not know that the original writer of Devdas is Sharat Chandra Chatterjee, and he's only able to write that book after many years of his experience. But if we go back to his childhood, how he suffered, then we get tremendous thing that how he has gone to that level. When Rabindranath Tagore has mentioned one thing, that the wall I could not jump, I could not go beyond, is the Sharat Chandra Chatterjee who, because he was so much connected with the local people, the village area. He has written all the book with the village languages. That's called Palli. So that's what the great strength of that man. And I also inspired of it.
Next, good realizations. Okay, go ahead next. Type in your names and I think you can go ahead. So people who are watching this also, you can share, like, put in the comments. We are watching every comments of yours. Go ahead.
So today's session, Dada, made me to once again relook and reflect on the person I have mentioned. So once again, I realized that after so much of problems and multilateral problems, multifaceted problems in life, they have achieved something which is to that scale. As compared to those problems, I don't have that much of problem. So if I have the grit, then definitely I can achieve something. Not maybe at that scale, but if I achieve something in my life, that is very helpful to for the persons who matter to me. So that is very helpful.
Okay, good, nice realizations. Next.
Dada, first thing, once I look at the challenges, I felt like I am having zero challenges as compared to Sri. That the list is goes on and on and on. It's more than 100. Why not me? Is the feeling. since if they have this many challenges and they proved and they became celebrities or known faces of the world, why can't we become? My role model I gave is one of the guy who is a top star now in Telugu, but he started his life as a very humble beginning, and he used to walk for kilometers for studies with a lot of financial challenges. He created charitable trusts, that kind of big dream. So it makes me realize that we are living in a comfortable zone. We need to come out of it and we need to do something better. Learn day by day. Do something great.
Good realization. Next.
Well, while we go back to this exercise and look out to the people that we idolize, we simply can relate that the thing that made them extraordinary was their mental strength and grit and their sheer focus and self-confidence on the things they believed in. So I sum it up that I feel very humbled and feel very comfortable, despite the fact that we think we are in a big problem, but they faced much massive problems than we are facing. So we should go like a rocket. They were running like hares. So the only relation that comes finally is दुनिया में कितना गम है, मेरा गम कितना कम है. Thank you.
Oh, very nice. Good. Next.
Yeah, Dada, as the episode started and we identified these 10 people, and then yesterday it was to identify their qualities were also easy. Now that is seen by entire world. The challenges which they faced actually is the powerful thing, and they came out. If we see that what challenges they really faced, and if we compare, we are in a lot comfortable zone, and we are in a simple manner. But the life what they really lived and they come up that is the reason they are now in those positions. That's what my realization. Thank you.
Nice. Next person.
Yeah, Dada, I agree with you that most of the things can be solved with money. And also, having said, we all have the problem of the fear of failure, which we discussed in earlier sessions. And most of the successful people, in my opinion, have started from scratch. They had nothing to lose. So probably that might have given them that willpower and the mindset to achieve things. But now we are in the middle of something and we are finding it difficult to go to the top, and we have the fear of losing something. What a jo bhi hai, wo bhi chala gaya. That's so.
Very. Yeah, I think a very nice point. Yeah. Next person.
What I felt after writing these challenges and everything, like earlier we used to put pity on them or something like that. But today when I writing them, realized that it happens with us also. But I feel like they needed to put in that situation. Otherwise, they wouldn't have disrupted the entire thing, or they won't have come out. Like we talk about diamonds, pressure thing and everything. Instead of putting pity on them, if I realize like if they have continued to do the same, they won't have existed also right now. And when they have existed, they have created something wonderful.
Fantastic. I think the diamond comparison is very, very prominent here. And diamond is formed not only with pressure and heat, but also once you have identified the tough guy has to surrender to somebody who will still polish him, still grind him more, so that the sparkle comes out. That is called complete surrender, right? So I think that's how the diamond is formed. Nice analogy. Great. Next person.
दादा माय मॉडल इज मिल्खा सिंह जी. उन्होंने बहुत ज्यादा दुख सहे हैं. जब सबसे पहले पार्टीशन आया, फिर पेरेंट्स को खो दिया, फिर हमने फिल्म में भी देखा, फिर वो बड़ी हार्ड से कोयला बेचने लगे, फिर वो फौज में चले गए किसी तरह से. वहां पर उनको कंपटीशन मिला, वहां पर ऑपोजिशन किया गया उनका. उसके बाद में उन्होंने जब स्टार्ट किया, जब उनको गुरु मिला, उन्होंने बताया तेरी वो क्या है अपना पोटेंशियल, तो उन्होंने उस पर काम किया. तो ही रीच्ड वेयर एट दैट टाइम बिना किसी क्या कहते हैं उनको सपोर्ट या फैसिलिटीज उस टाइम पे कुछ नहीं थी. तो उसके लिए उन्हें जाना, वो गए और उस ऊंचाई तक पहुंचे कि उन्होंने इंडिया का नाम रोशन किया. अगर उस टाइम और फैसिलिटी होती, मेरे ख्याल से वो काफी मेडल ले आते हमारे लिए.
True.
This is the thing.
मेरे साथ भी है. I think I'm personally been connected. How many of you guys know I had a chance to meet Milkha Singh live, and I think this is a very amazing moment where I learned a lot of things. I was very young, but I was able to connect with him, and I was able to meet him for almost like 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours. I was locked in with him, and that moment I learned that tough people are not just tough outside, but first they are tough inside, then they become tough outside, and then they make other people tough like them. I think that thing blew my mind. So thank you so much for bringing in that moment of things. And I would also like to tell you that when you get connected to such kind of high powerful magnets, like example Milkha Singh said, you aap alag soch hi nahi sakte. You will be completely, covered with their amazing powers and inspirations. Thank you so much, sir. Go ahead.
सर
Next.
मैं एक शेर सुनाना चाहूंगा सर, वो उनके ना, गिरते हैं शहसवारी मैदान जंग में, वो तिलफ क्या गिरे जो घुटनों के बल चले.
Awesome, nice. You big round of applause for Chandy, sir.
Yes,
Next.
Ajay here. And sir, I just quoted today about the Mahatma Gandhi, and I always realize one thing, that if a person in South Africa would have not thrown out of the train on that day, we would have not known the Gandhi today. The world would have not known the Gandhi.
Yep.
And you will be surprised that when he was in India, he came back to India. Generally, you see him with the poor and everything. In fact, all the rich people like Birla and Tata were also in his pocket. They were following whatever he was saying. And he was a person who can bring all the sects, rich, poor, widows, married people, everyone together in the country. And that was the biggest achievement. And I always say one thing, that if the world would have known the Gandhi, the world would have not known the Nelson Mandela also.
Nice. Nice, good realization. Okay, good. Next person.
Dada, I think most of the things have been summed up, but that one thing which always comes in mind is whenever we write all these things, I always feel that even if it's a common man like, me or somebody else, we are going to face the same thing, the same challenges, more or less, rejections, difficulties, whatever, it remains the same. They become big because they have gone through that and proved themselves. This is what we have to do, is like not give up. And definitely it's extremely important to be guided by one such person who has already gone through it, who has experienced it, because they are the best to tell us how to probably, not escape, but yes, how to overcome it. So I think that's one thing that always comes in my mind when I think about somebody who is successful. So we can't skip it. We have to go through all these things. But yeah, it makes our life easy when we have one such mentor or one such guide. That's
Awesome.
it.
Good. So I think you guys have all identified some amazing people. And this is my final dose of things before I close the sessions. They say tough people create happy time, okay, or easy time. Easy time creates weak people. Weak people, again, they create tough time. Did you get my point? So I'm sure the circumstances what these people have seen, it was very tough for them. That's why when he was thrown out of the house, or was thrown out of somewhere else, and he had these financial problems, or he had health issues, or he had so many other problems, he understood the toughness of that particular time. And he did something which created a better circumference, or probably better circumstances for others, right? And that better circumstances again gives us people like the next generations who does not understand the power of those tough times, and they think this is every goddamn thing. So these guys become the weak people. Weak people, for some period of time, they don't do many things. They are inside their houses and burrows. They again create their tough time for themselves. I think it goes good with the ant philosophy also. When it is summer, they think about the winter. Hello? When it is summer, they think about the winter. And when it is winter, they still think about the winter. Getting my? I think this is a great thing, great philosophy. So with that, let's end today's session. I hope this was powerful. If you found these things, there's a lot of effort to design such kind of systems. So my ask is, Ek like, ek subscribe if you're there in YouTube, because this is something which can help you to probably stream up many things. So this is a sequence. It's a sequel. First day you learned about something, second day you learned about something, third day is this, and the fourth day when you come, which is going to happen the next session, you will be enlightened, because I'm going to give you a very powerful thing. And some of you guys would be skyrocketing wherever you are, just with these 3 simple things you have. And then probably if you are willing to thank me, you can thank me then. Good? Powerful? So with that, let's pause to this session. And people who are watching this on video, so share bhi kar lo kabhi kabhi. If you can comment also, that would be a great thing. And I would recommend you guys to do that, because this is a doing thing. It is not an entertainment. You can just plug in your ears and you can work. No, you have to sit down, do that. 30 minutes a day, my guarantee, it will take your poverty away. Okay, that's called idea mastery. I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.